So far this season, everything we heard about Kyrie Irving has been crazy, but after today's report, things have just gotten a little bit crazier. By now, almost every NBA team played about 20 games, and so far, Kyrie Irving has not suited up, has not practiced with the Nets, and from the looks of it, things aren't gonna change. Adam Silver, the commissioner, and the NBA executives had came up with the rule that this year you must be vaccinated to play, and not just the NBA, even the city of New York has that mandate. With that being said, Kyrie Irving is on an NBA team, but not only an NBA team, a city that isn't allowing him to play. And despite all this happening, Kyrie Irving is still staying firm and saying he's not gonna play, he's not gonna get vaccinated. With that being said, the Brooklyn Nets have to be smart now. They want to go for the NBA championship this year. And if Kyrie Irving, their quote-unquote third superstar, is not going to be available, should they trade him to get somebody that will play? That is the biggest question right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you love basketball and have a passion just like me, you are more than welcome here. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help with the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about Kyrie Irving and the possibility of him being traded. The news we got this morning was reported by Shams Charania, and we all know when Shams reports something, it's serious, it's real. The report goes, Shams Charania says Kyrie Irving won't play basketball again unless he gets traded. Oh boy, basketball again? That is a bold statement. When I read this, I was super shocked. If I'm gonna be honest, Kyrie Irving is a particular guy. He is very strong in his beliefs, which I do respect. But come on, Kyrie, there are a lot of NBA fans out there that want to see you play, especially Brooklyn Nets fans. With Kyrie Irving not wanting to get vaccinated, he has made it super clear that he's not gonna change his stance on this matter, which of course had made things super difficult for the NBA, the Brooklyn Nets, and in general, everybody. Shams gets into detail and says this: Kyrie Irving is nowhere closer to getting the vaccine, and he's not gonna play basketball unless he gets traded. Because unless the Nets come up someday and say, fine, we're gonna let you play road games, we're gonna let you practice at home, we're changing our stance. Or unless Kyrie Irving decides to get the shot, he won't play. I'm gonna be real, guys. I do believe the Brooklyn Nets do want Kyrie Irving to play, but they're not gonna change their stance, their overall rule that affects everybody, just to make sure Kyrie Irving is happy. That is not happening, because if it does, I will lose a lot of respect for the organization. Despite the Brooklyn Nets right now not having Kyrie Irving, they were still doing well. They're actually the first seed in the Eastern Conference. Led by MVP candidate Kevin Durant and James Harden, the Brooklyn Nets seem fine. But remember, when looking at last postseason, the Brooklyn Nets lost in the second round of the playoffs to the Bucks because they didn't have Kyrie. They only had Kevin Durant and James Harden. With that being said, the Nets have to be smart. Right now, they have Kyrie Irving available to be traded, and of course, they could ship him out to get some assets in return. And even though Kyrie Irving has a strong relationship with James Harden and Kevin Durant, of course, they don't want to trade Kyrie. But honestly, if it's to actually win a championship or increase their chances, I am almost 100% sure that they're at least thinking about it. With this report coming out, we got some news that the Nets are actually open to trading Kyrie Irving. The report says the Nets are listening to Kyrie Irving trade offers, but no move likely. This report was reported by Ian Begley of SNY TV. He says, to that end, it's worth noting that as of late last month, Brooklyn remained open to talking trades involving Irving. In the weeks following the previous report, several teams said Brooklyn has continued to take the approach with the All-Star guard. To basically summarize, he's saying teams are interested in Kyrie, but so far the Brooklyn Nets believe that maybe he'll come through and get vaccinated and then play, or in general, they just want to keep Kyrie Irving. So far this season, Kyrie Irving is getting paid about $34.9 million, and in this upcoming offseason, he has a player option, which we believe he's going to exercise. With that being said, the Brooklyn Nets still want Kyrie Irving to be a part of their future, and Kyrie Irving has been very vocal on saying he wants to retire in Brooklyn. But honestly, right now in this situation, with him not being available, with him not changing his mind on his stance, I wouldn't be surprised if things change, personality and opinions change. For this video, I'm going to be talking about the scenario that the Brooklyn Nets are fed up. They're going to trade Kyrie Irving, and I have one team in mind that will be perfect for Kyrie. I want Kyrie Irving to be traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh boy, you guys gotta hear me out. This is a realistic scenario, and I believe it's actually possible. It's just a few strings that have to be pulled, and of course, make things work. Going into this season, the Lakers were projected one of the best teams in the Western Conference, but after a very slow start and of course struggling there and there has been so many rumors that during this upcoming NBA trade deadline, the Lakers want to make a big time move and maybe another blockbuster one is coming. After trading for Russell Westbrook this offseason in a blockbuster deal, so far, I'm gonna be honest, Russell Westbrook hasn't been terrible, but at the same time, he hasn't been an outstanding addition. He hasn't been amazing and better than projected. And with that being said, a lot of Laker fans believe that Russell Westbrook on the trade block, it is 100% not out of the picture. The biggest question about the Lakers and Russell Westbrook is sometimes when him and LeBron are on the floor. These two are both ball-dominant players, and with that being said, some people believe the mesh isn't gonna work long-term. And with that being a main reason, Laker fans want Russell Westbrook out. A lot of fans are complaining that Russell Westbrook is not a reliable three-point shooter. He's not a clutch go-to guy at the end of games. And of course, his turnovers have been a big-time problem. So maybe trading Russell Westbrook for a player that can contribute to other areas the Lakers need, that would make sense. And Kyrie Irving just fits that solution. Kyrie Irving is known to be a ball-dominant point guard, but at the same time can play off the ball. He's a 40% three-point shooter for his career, and of course has proven in the past he's a reliable clutch go-to guy at the end of games. We all know in 2016, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving won the NBA championship together. And of course, with that chemistry, that history, a reunion would be pretty awesome. If the Lakers want to trade for Kyrie Irving, I have a perfect trade in mind. But quickly, I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of today's video. If you're a big fantasy sports fan and you love winning prizes, FanDuel is perfect for you. They offer so many options when it comes to the NFL, NBA, NHL, and so forth, and offer a bunch of variety of different games for us to enjoy. If you're a beginner, no need to worry because they offer tips for beginners, and even offer many free games to play. Of course, my favorite part about FanDuel is creating my own roster with my favorite players, and of course, beating my friends. So you guys gotta look into that if you're super duper interested. If you guys are interested, I have a special promo link down below for you guys to download FanDuel. And if you sign up using my link down below, you will get an extra 20% bonus to your added funds. Thank you so much once again, FanDuel, for sponsoring this video. You guys are super duper awesome. If the Lakers want Kyrie Irving, it's gonna have to be a Russell Westbrook for Kyrie Irving swap, a 1-for-1, and then of course potential cash considerations, maybe a few draft picks there and there to make this deal work. The reason why I love this trade is because both sides get something they each want. For one, the Brooklyn Nets side, they're gonna have an amazing reunion of Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. We all know they were teammates on OKC. That nostalgia feeling would be awesome. And for one, the Brooklyn Nets get a third superstar that is active, healthy, and locked in for an NBA championship. On the Lakers' perspective, a reunion of Kyrie Irving and LeBron would be awesome. And of course, in my opinion, Anthony Davis is a big-time upgrade over Kevin Love. The team that Kyrie and LeBron had in 2016, the Lakers team right now, in my opinion, is a lot better. And honestly, if there's someone in the NBA that can kind of rejuvenate Kyrie Irving's career, it's gotta be the king. It's gotta be LeBron. Of course, at the end of the day, both teams have to kind of feel like they're in a panic mode. They're gonna pull the plug on each superstar and then of course do a swap that would shake the NBA. Kyrie Irving to the Lakers would be incredible. It would be super fun, but not only for the Lakers. It'll be fun for the Brooklyn Nets as Russell Westbrook joins Kevin Durant once again. So yes guys, this wraps up my video for today talking about Russell Westbrook and Kyrie Irving potentially getting traded. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Do you believe this is ever possible? Do you believe this will ever happen? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!